or should I say, high pipe community that has, up to this point, currently commune on YouTube, but has, as of late, found itself to be a little bit restless and maybe uncomfortable with the changes that have been currently imposed upon it by Google Plus. This morning, I'm smoking some Magnum Opus, courtesy of the Northern Bohemian. Subscribe! And I am smoking it in my Christopher McCarter pipe. Just look at that grain! This pipe is affectionately referred to as the chair leg pipe. Knowing that Christopher has a history in making furniture, and this big behemoth Mamba Jamba just looks like a chair leg. It's big and beefy and chair leg like. So it is respectfully and affectionately called the chair leg pipe. So anyway, getting down to business. I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen some of the same videos that I have of people that have been a little bit displeased with the changes that have been happening here in the last week or so with YouTube and Google Plus and what have you. I've also experienced some challenges. I still am not able to comment or respond to comments. I am prompted to, I do all my YouTube stuff on my phone, and I get a prompt that says, well, you have to link your YouTube to your Google+. Okay, fine. So, click yes. Well, do you want your name to still be Brother Boontar, or do you want it to be your Google+ name, which would be Boontar Jones? Sure, whatever. But it's not linking for whatever reason. I don't know. And I can't get it to work. Here's my take on it. See, YouTube is just kind of catching up to the pipe community. YouTube having been gobbled up by Google, and Google having its social media site, Google Plus, rolled that out a couple years ago, and with the popularity of Facebook, people just kind of looked at this Google Plus thing and laughed. It seemed that their interface was a bit confusing. Circles of friends and just weird stuff. If you're already happy with another service, it seems that people have been pretty keen on the Facebook thing, at least at the time that Google Plus came out a couple years ago. Why look for something else? So people change because they're uncomfortable, or people, look for an alternative out of necessity, which is, I think, kind of what's happening right now. But at the time, Facebook was wildly popular, so nobody had a need or desire to move to Google+. Well, Google, they want to play in the social media game, so now they got YouTube, and YouTube, up to this point, YouTube hasn't been, it hasn't been designed as a social media site. We as a community took YouTube and made it a social media site for our purposes, but, like when they got rid of the video response thing, that was not a big deal for 99.99% of the people. the only people that it was a big deal for was us, because we were using it to interact with each other on YouTube as a social media site. YouTube was not made and not intended to be a social media site. But now, with Google, with their hands in the pie, they want to make it a social media site, and they want to integrate it with Google+. So, what's the end game? Is it going to is Google+ and YouTube going to eventually completely merge? I mean, they're already doing away with services on YouTube that are now being consumed and switched over to Google+. You know, you want to check your comments, or you want to respond to comments, or what, you know, that's all being done through Google+. So they're trying to integrate that and make YouTube a social media site. But we've already been doing that, and they're botching it up because they're not. You know, they're trying to roll this out, and they're doing it very unsuccessfully, and they're in the process upsetting some people. So, you know, a lot of the average Joe YouTube users, this isn't affecting them because, you know, they just go on and watch videos or whatever, but they're not necessarily leaving comments or having to respond to comments or whatever. You know, that's what we do because, you know, we're a community of sorts. So, what's the next step? Well, yesterday, it seems that some people were trying some alternatives, or looking for alternatives, stumbled across the Vimeo. Now, this is nothing new. This has been out for a while. There are some people that are in the YouTube community that have already a Vimeo account and have had one for a while, and maybe just not been using it, but it's there. So, I signed up last night, and I'm kind of looking at this site, and it seems to be very user-friendly. What I've discovered so far, it's very, the interface is great in use on a mobile device, so that's great. And the way that it's set up is also very accommodating to social media and interacting as a community. A lot of the things that YouTube used to do, you can still do on this Vimeo. So, some of the things too, that instead of having subscribers, you have followers, and your followers, you can go look at your followers and see who their followers are or who they're following, which makes it easier to find people. So it'll be a lot easier, I think, to come together as a community and find each other as a community. But that being said, I just kind of stumbled on this last night with some other YouTube guys. We're looking at this, so this is kind of new for some people. And is this going to replace YouTube? I don't know. Right now, you know, I'm not bailing, jumping ship from YouTube. I'm going to continue with my YouTube account. I'm going to continue to do the 5 under 55 here on YouTube. So I will be active on YouTube. But I'm going to also be putting some videos up on the Vimeo thing and see how that works out. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But in the meantime, you know, until I can get things figured out with this Google Plus YouTube thing, I'll put up videos on YouTube, but I can't respond to comments, and I can't comment on videos. So, you know, so there's that. But you can on Vimeo. So, It's Vimeo, by the way, Vimeo. I'm going to put a link down below for my channel on Vimeo. You can just go there, and if you're not already a user there, set up an account. It was very easy. I set up my account through my phone last night, so it's very easy. And follow, you'll find the other people that are in the pipe community that are already over there. It's very easy. That's about it. So, some of you that want to, that are fed up with YouTube, or don't want to cave on this Google Plus thing, or just kind of have had your fill, this might be something else to try, and we'll see. Maybe it'll be the next move for the community, because the community is the people. It's not YouTube. We are what's holding this together, not the website. So we're going to figure something out one way or another. Whether YouTube irons out its kinks and we continue on with YouTube, or we move to another site, or whatever the case may be, I'm not giving up, and I'm not giving up the community. Who's hosting our interaction with each other? If it's with videos like this and where we're posting our videos, I don't care. As long as I can continue to interact with the community, that's what's important. So, you guys are important. The videos, the websites, but us together, that's what's important. So we'll figure it out, but in the meantime, come check out Vimeo. It might be the solution that some people are looking for. All right, guys. So until next time, smoke 'em up.